The author, I think you should take this opportunity also to give the family his gift, his certificate, and the flower forward. Yes.
Bakadogoji badde emyaka 38 kasokedde nga Kampala ewambibwa ng'abantu basoma ku Kadogo amawulire gatuwandiikako naye nga teri mukolo gwali gukoleddwa wabula tulabye emikolo mingi nga gikolebwa gavumenti eselebratinga bano eselebratinga biri ne tugamba naye ffe kiki mpaka we twerwanyeeko ne tukola emikolo guno tuselebratinga ebyafaayo byaffe tuselebratinga n'akatabo k'ebyafaayo ebyo kubanga byonna mu ebiri akatabo kalina pages 511 president we yakafuna yakasoma non-stop nga akasoma emisana n'ekiro yankubiranga saawa emu ku makya nankubira emirundi 6 mu nnaku 10 nga nebaza olw'akatabo ako. That's how good it is. Everyone should read this book. It is so kakati ekirala abambuuzizza by'omukolo tuselebratinze omukolo guno lwa byafaayo by'Abakadogo nga wenkyogeddeko nti emyaka 38 byali teriselebratingibwangako naye abantu bannayuganda bazze wano bungi ngenya omukulu mulabi afande Amanya Mushega joint chiefs of staff aba UPDF afande Kuraije afande Karemire afande Sekiranda afande Kanusara Mpaba bonna babadde wano abatugaseeko ettafaali guno omukolo ne gubaawo era nebaza UPDF nti essaawa envanyuma esobozeseza omukolo guno okubaawo nebaza n'afande CPC afande Nwe Masiko akoze gwe tuzze twebuuzaako kino ekintu kibeewo. Ekirala the hint about the book ffe twali bwana buto twali mu masomero ewaffe nga tusoma nze nali bulemezi nga nina emyaka 8 olutalo lw'edduno liberation buli omu gy'amanyi kati gye yatusanga abasinga Bakadogo bonna beebulemezi mpozi ne wano mu western side Kasese twali bwana buto nze nalina emyaka 8 olutalo ne lutandika basala abantu ebyali ebyo byonna mbimanyi mu bisomero mu bumpimpi nga tetulina gye tuddukira. We have to become fighters. But since we are very young, Museveni Museveni nasoka agamba musoke mujje tubakuumire wano mu makampu gaffe balime basala. Nasoka tukuumira mu makampu nga tubeera mu makampu omwo tunoonya emmere tukola rek naye around 1983 moteri zidikana omuliro ne gusukka nga tulina okwerwanako naffe. Bakadogo ne batandika okukola deadly missions ne Bakadogo bakola nnyo ekyokurekinga aduyo olutalo lw'Eruwero olwakyusa ebirowoozo by'abalwanyi ne Museveni Museveni nti tukyasobola okulwana tuwambe olutalo lw'Eruwero. Bakadogo be barekinga Luwero baali Bakadogo aba 5 be basindikanga ogenda okurekinga Luwero ne bagirekingira emyezi egi bwe bamala okujja information esobola okubisa Luwero ne bakomyawo lipooti ewa Museveni Luwero n'ekubibwa olutalo lw'Eruwero ne ludda ku koosi. Kati contribution z'Abakadogo ze ziri mu katabo ako bakoze contribution ku freedom eriwo kati ndowooza luno olunaku lubadde lusaanira abantu bandibaddewo nabangi nyo naye tulwetondera nti tukoze mu kaseera
kino kiraga nti muli contented nga Bakadogo.
Wenjogera nti tuli contented mbeera mukyamu era bannange mbambaliddemu olwo sijja kubalira ekyo sijja kigira sijja kukyebwalabwala. We are not contented. However, we are very grateful to the president okututwala mu ssomero abasobola okukola ki naye bannaffe bangi nnyo badduka mu magye nga tebalina ke bafunye nesawa yaleero tebalina ke bafunye bafanga bamasiikini. Tusaba gavumenti amagye gaddemu ga documenti ng'abantu bano Bakadogo abagenda nga tebafunye kantu konna basasulwe. Kiruma nnyo nze ekyo sisobola kukirumamu. Mbalaze Kadogo wali gwe bakubanga ndaba bwe nti ndoza mulabi wajjanga atambula yenna yali mulamu lutaaya ebyafaayo bye bingi Bakadogo kakati ddala gavumenti kyekigirema okudocumentinga abaana abo batanafuna kantu konna ne basasulibwa tuwulira ono yatute billioni mmeka ono yatute billioni mmeka zino zigenze muki why can't these children be paid we are not contented but muzeeyi tafunye ba advisors balungi kukikwatagana ne Bakadogo senga muzeeyi alina ba advisors abalungi kukikwatagana ne Bakadogo senga tetuli bwe tuti buno omukola amajege gandi gutadde mu ssente naye olaba evuddeyo ba senior officers bakinoomu ne bagamba katwekolemu omulimu bafande kulaije ne beekolamu omulimu basekiranga buno omukolo gubeewo naye nga amagye ge gakutadde mu ssente ddala gwe tolabanga kiswaza nti omukolo guno gulema amagye ne gavumenti okuddukira Bakadogo kiswaza nnyo bannange tusaba abantu abali ku lusegere lwa president mu state house balemeko okusabokka ebintu byonna bye balimu emmotoka ze batambuliramu amayumba ge bazimbye byonna omwana oli mumulabye ng'atambula bw'ati yabisasulira mu musaayi yabisasulira mu musaayi Bakadogo bonna babisasulira mu musaayi babeere bantu batulowoozeeko basasule abantu abo fellow Ugandans on behalf of all former NRA child freedom fighters, the Kadogos. I thank you all for this day. I thank you all that have rested. There's been a question that has been posed here, why exactly? Oh, I tell the people about this function. This function, of course, has been a book launch. This book has been processed for some 7 years now. Yeah, some 7 years. Of course, with the support from philanthropists, senior armed officers, and fellow child freedom fighters in the Kadogos. This function of launching this book, it has been 2-in-1. Launching the book, which is by the title How Children Became Armed Freedom Fighters, meaning we, because I am an ex-NRA Kadogo. I joined the bush when I'm 8 years, and today I'm 50 years. The rest of my colleagues, we're in the same age range. So today is more about celebration of that history of the child freedom fighters that had not been actually accorded the respect it deserves by maybe some or those concerned about it. But we fought from our own resources, good enough. The Army senior army officers, Joint Chiefs of Staff, Afande Kuraije, Afande Karemire, Afande Mwanje, the CPS, Afande Henry Masiko, there is Kano Ridia Nandudu, and they've come in at the last hour and they made this function possible. Because for us, Kadogos, we had totally failed working with one philanthropist, Dr. Fred Captain Anagwa, who we had worked with and who had contributed so immensely to the definition of Kadogos. Now, have I answered the whole thing, that why the function? Finally, let me encompass one description of this function in 2-3 words. This is about celebration of Kadogos sacrifice in the struggle. And it is also about the book launch of their history of that struggle. I appeal to Ugandans to buy that book because it is very, very, very detrimental to sleep. Thank you so much.
Just give us the hint. Just a hint of what is in that book.
A hint on that. How these children, how did they manage to go? We are children, we're being hunted down in the bush, and the president became our protector. NRA, they became our protectors. That is all in the book. You get it? That's a hint. They became our protectors, saving us from the machetes of the UNLA soldiers. So we're taken into adoption by the NRA, by Mzee Museveni. Another thing is about the school, Kadogo School. Okay? Comrade Chalimpa, come over here. Come over here.
Thank you.
Now this gentleman here, in Kadogo School, he came in the bush, he was around 10, 12 years. In Kadogo School, he was around 13 years. but is now the lawyer of Operation Wealth Creation. This is a product of Kadogo School. He's a lawyer to General Salim Saleh. Okay? There are some others there who are senior officers. So that is the hint. Of course, he appears in the book as a lawyer, as a product of Kadogo School.
We are called Mozikaine Mugaba, they threw for him a birthday party at State House, and the one whose hand is shaking is our own John Serekumtu, who has written this book. That's why. So let's go through and see what our history has for us. We are looking at pictures. I don't know you people. I want to tell you the MC was not part of you, so I don't know those people, except that the man standing here is Yoweri Museveni. You are the one who know the others. This is just to refresh your memory of what you went through. That as you are now at the stage of writing it down in books. I don't know where you people, but you could remind me, whoever knows. You can't remember, it is not recent. Kadogo School. Mbarara. Some of you recognize yourselves there. Okay. Who are these porters of guns? These are freedom fighters also. Okay. That's where we have been, gentlemen. Members of the press, especially those Ugandans below 40, this was not a movie. These are things that happened to us. And that's another young NRA soldier. When time came, when people would stand around the soldier without feeling terrified, thanks to that change. Are some of these here in this audience? Some of them are even run out of smoke. So we are used smoking today. Okay. So these pictures are just about 38 years old. Not very old, just 38. Transport there. There was a time when gumboots were the standard footwear of the National Army. And we used to identify some soldiers by the aroma coming from their feet. For those who may not know, to see people smiling when stopped by soldiers and they have smiles on their face was something that had not happened in many years. But you may not know it, and not knowing is not an offense. But being proud of not knowing is an offense. I'm talking about Sagara Kumanya. We must cure that disease of Sagara Kumanya. Soldiers coming to a market and not stealing. That also came with the Afande Msheka and his fellow leaders and the people they led. A soldier paying for what they have requested. That had not happened in many years. Now that fellow would be hungry, but he's not stealing. Yet he has a weapon. In those days, I was around. It was wiser to feed a soldier quickly before he decides to do it himself. I was here. Now he has started eating something, and I think he didn't steal it. So, do you think he's strong? Okay. Who is this one? NRA. Okay. the chief guest, someone is whispering that that could have been your affair. Okay. So that should take you back really, and you see what the reason why we are here. Someone has put that down for posterity in a book that will outlive him, his children, and his grandchildren. Thank you, John Sereko Tumba. Thank you very much. This is now called Bulange, the Parliament of the Kingdom of Uganda. When Afande Muchega and the others came in, it was called the Public House, and it was the headquarters of the Ministry of Defense. And the building you are seeing, the uncompleted structure you see up front there, is what is now called Muganziwaza. It had been lying in state there from the time of Amin, and that was handed back to its rightful owners, the Kingdom of Uganda, by this government. That's part of your initiative. Thank you very much, sir. That new vision came out on August 21st, 1987, when, I think for the first time in the history of conflicts, children who had ended up taking up arms, which some people want to call who were recruited into the army, which in Sereko has set out to dispute, were facilitated to go back to normal life, starting with the school. I've looked around for the struggles of many countries, and the idea of going back to school does not feature, but I stand to be corrected. In Kadogo school, that picture is old, it doesn't look nice, but in its very poor quality, it is deeply historical. That picture was from a magazine called Recent, which was published by Mike Mwanga, who died about 2 years ago. That's where we borrowed it. Are some of these here? Let me see some hands. You are there? Oh. Where is he? So this is not fiction, it is real. Where did he get the socks? Who are these now? Who is this tall one pocketing? I almost suspected he was Onata, but I'm not sure. Enyanata. Okay.
I'm not going to take your time, but I would like to introduce this one here. Madame Regina. Can you stand up? Yes. The three of you, including Doctor. Yes. Now, if I can go through that squad, Madame Regina, one of the first teachers of Kadogo Military Primary School, you give her a hand. In a shoot, on attention, I found the Daktari to Yamreva. Am I right? Yes. That was the doctor of Kadogo Primary School. And this is, I can't forget what he did in my life. I was dying of tuberculosis because of smoking. Chain smoke, I was a chain smoker, so I got tuberculosis. I went berserk. So the administration of Kadogo School said, no, this boy is dying. Do something. So in my madness, I read to him, I said, Afande, I'm dying. Okay. There is the gentleman with whom General Katumba Amara, who was a lieutenant then, coordinated the escape of General Salim Saleh from prison to go in the bush. There it is. He could go in the prison, take some information to General Salim Saleh, who was in jail, to read the instructions and directions so that he could escape. So General Katumba Amara now was directing that gentleman, and he made Jerusalem Site escape from jail to join the NRA. That's history, and that is the importance and the greatness of the history of NRA Kadogo School. And that because of that school and because of your father parental care for the Kadogos in the bush, especially in the 11th Battalion, Western Access, you'll be the guest of honor. Can we put our hands together for our father? Thank you very much. On behalf, our chief guest, on behalf of all comrades, fellow former NRA Kadogos, all here today, allow me to congratulate the CDF on his elevation to the command of the Chief Defense Forces, UPDF. CDF, Comrade General Mosca Nerugaba, he's got a bond. He's got a big bond with the history of NRA Kadogos. He was the first child revolutionary Kadogo of the struggle. That is about in 1970. Because he's older than me by just 3 months, I think. So he came into being as a child revolutionary Kadogo. So, on behalf of all fellow comrades who are here, the Joint Chiefs of Staff who are around here, we congratulate Afande Mosca Nerugaba for being elevated to that rank. All the CDF Joint Chiefs of Staff who are here today, Afande Mwanje Sechiranda, Brigadier General, Afande Karimile, Afande Felix Kraije, the spokesperson UPDF. Others should have attended, but they're not here. Thank you for the dedication. Thank you for accepting to come and grace this occasion. Thank you so much. We had worked so relentlessly to invite members of parliament, but it was on the 11th hour. This occasion came on the 11th hour. Fandamania was like, let us move, let us get it out of the way. So the mobilization couldn't make us manage to, to bring some other people. It was on very short notes. So forgive us for that. Otherwise, so many dignitaries would have been here. Dr. Flight Captain James Ron Kanagwa, who has traveled from Addis Ababa, African Union headquarters. He took a plane, he arrived yesterday, gave me a call. When he had just arrived in at around, it was at 10. He said, Comrade, I'm in the country. I'm going to be there on the function. Dr. Flight Captain Kanagwa, thank you so much. This is emotional. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And that is his, maybe 7th time. The other time we flew from the United States. We told him we have a convention of Kadogos getting together. And he said, I'm in the States. But when are you? When is it taking place? I gave him the date. He said, I'm going to be there. So straight away, he took a plane from Boston. He came down here to celebrate Kadogos. Again, he's here. Now this is the 5th time. He takes a plane to come for the cause of the rejuvenation of Kadogos history and their remembrance. Dr. Kanagwa, it is very emotional. Fellow ex-NRA Kadogos, who are all here, the entire fraternity. What can I say? Siskwa Sisi. Siskwa Sisi, thank you for being here. To me, this is not merely launching a book. No. The history of NRA Kadogos has never been celebrated. Now 38 years. Never. And we didn't find how it could be celebrated, because after 38 years,
how are you going to celebrate that history? You would have celebrated in the first 10 years of capturing power. So we say, this is not merely the launch of this book, but it is the celebration of the contribution of the child freedom fighters whom I refuse to call child soldiers. So today marks the remembrance, however humble this function is, we celebrate the remembrance of the sacrifice of Enyale Kadogos, in addition to launching the history book. Makomrade, asante sana kwa nasi, na hii ni sherehe ya kwenu, si yangu pekee, lakini atafadhali mkumbukwe na Mungu abarikie. My family people who've come from far, thank you for coming. My mother, can you stand up? Together with my aunt. Can you stand up, all of you? I'm being told here, I'm advised that you come over and you say, you greet the chief guest. Just in 2 minutes, all of you. Muje mukuza kumugenya mukuru ababozeko. Yes, she's making 8 years. My mother, the last born, was 5 years.
Come here.
Thank you so much for that opportunity, Mr. Owanatoni, our MC today. There is a bit of history that bonds my mother to the revolution. And there is a bit of history. Where the Eva, where are you? Nazareth. Yeah, there is that bit of history that bonds those people you see there to the revolution. In 1983, I was in the bush, somewhere in the Moma unit. So, UNLA soldiers, this is emotional. The next to me. Thank you so much. So, this time, 1983, UNLA soldiers came and attacked our house. Me, I was in the bush, but our house here at Kavule. They were living with our great grandmother. Wariba, they stole, they shot people, others were killed. The whole village, people were shot. So, this one was shot here in the field. She was about 6, 7. Our little sister, the last born, was shot dead. She was shot 5, 6 times in the abdomen, stomach. She died instantly. At 5 years, by UNLA soldiers. Not that. Walikuwa sio waizi, lakini ni maaskari ya serikali, jeshi ya serikali. They shot my grandmother, who's died about a year back. Now they shot another, someone, Kasumba. So when I go back to that history, you can see the bondage of this family here. You see that they took place. They took place in the body, and their son and the brother was in the bush fighting to liberate freedom. And that freedom was liberated. Thank you so much. You can go back. All of you ladies and gentlemen who are with us today, thanks for coming. There are those who have come from very far. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being with us here. The administration of Nakasero Primary School, this has taken around 5-6 months stalling. But Nakasero Primary School was patient with us. We were postponing again and again and again and again. They were patient with us. I don't know where the Nakasero primary school teachers. I hear, thank you so much. You sent this message to the headmaster and the deputy. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the patriotism. Otherwise, if there were others of this generation, they should have said, but they were patient with us. Thanks for the patriotism. And for that, I'm going to give a book to the headmaster for that patriotism. Thank you so much. Asante sana kwa nasi. Now, walimu ya Makadogo, I introduced you some time back. You are all here. Thanks for coming. My speech is more about acknowledging. Let me stop a bit in the middle of this speech. Comrade Yutai, kuja, afande kuja. Wataweza? Waweza kufika hapa? Murete asimama hapa. I want to say something. It's got, we are here for history. Comrade Retire, as I continue, I was saying my speech is not all about revealing the contents of the book. No, because it will be preemptive. My book is, rather my speech is about acknowledging and being grateful to senior officers ya UPDF when you are just haya sherehe kutendeka. Mafande asante sana. It had stored really until I've heard about Afande Kuraje's mobilization. Asante sana Afande Kuraje, Afande Keremire, asante sana. So it's about acknowledgement of all those who have sacrificed for this function to take place. Thank you so much. As I continue, first I salute the President for having endorsed this book, for having supported the book with money, and for having done so many things for us. Karibu. I've made him to come here, like you see him. You see him? You see him how he's moving? He was normal like I am. Like you see me. He was very normal. He was 12 years. He was 12 years, I was 12 years. We are all in 1st Battalion and under Afande Fred Mugisha Karampenge Hedek. We fought a battle. We fought a battle. You fight from morning to 7. Siraha zinanyamaza. Next morning you fight. The other morning you fight. 4 days. On the 3rd day, Kadogo we are repeating risasi in the head. He was not like you see me here. And that bullet that he took in the head, his wife is walking like that. It paralyzed the vessels of his soul. You know, his wife is like that. Comrade Afande Utaya Bosco, asante kwa nasi. He's a senior Bosho Kadogo. He joined in 1992. He was 9, and we were together in Ngoma unit and in Kuruma. But when I look at him, I said, Afande Utaya, you have to come. So that is the importance of Kadogo's. I remember that day, adui alikuwa tulikuwa tumepiga adui amekimbia. The enemy had gone, had run, but he reorganized and come back. So he had taken a break. Then Afande Walusimbi said, Rutaya, get up. Adui amerudi. Let us fight again. Adui amerudi. The enemy has come back again. Get up and we fight. Afande Walusimbi didn't know that he had been shot. When he looked around, the boy was down and was breathing, and he said, hey, kumbe huyo amempiga Kadogo. Kumbe amempiga. He's here with us. Afande asante sana kwa nasi. 1st Battalion, Katoka, Nkuruma, Ataki Bichiboka, Kabamba, everywhere. Thank you so much. I was at the point of saluting the President for his direct involvement in the publication of this book and endorsing it. His vision, financial support, and guidance largely brought this book to this far. On that very note, it is in that line for the founding of Kadogo School that I would like to acknowledge the historical NRA commanders under Afande Honorable Amanya Mshegade, who founded Kadogo Military Primary School, with the president. Among them is our other great foster father, retired Captain William Katimbo, who is actually in a wheelchair. I don't know whether you make it empty. Asante sana. When he comes, I'll have to stand up again, Mr. MC, on that. Afande Katimbo. Now, this is to our guest of honor. I'm acknowledging, like I said, to our guest of honor, Honorable Amanya Kano, Nuwe Amanya Mshega. I'm used to that old name, Nuwe Amanya Mshega. For this spirit of patriotism, and having and had the children mentored at Kadogo Military Primary School, I extremely thank him for having accepted to preside over the Kadogo's history book launching function as the guest of honor. We resolved on him as the chief guest because of the symbolic symbol that he symbolizes in that regard of Kadogo School. Afande asante sana kuwa nasi. Makadogo wazee. Makadogo wazee. Makadogo wazee sasa hivi. Makadogo wazee. You have kept together. We have kept together. We have kept together up to now. That bond has been so crucial to our continuity. That bond has been so crucial to our continuity as brothers and sisters. We have kept in touch with each other. Here we are today to celebrate our freedom fighters' impeccable history. Makadogo asante sana. I would like to emphasize that this is your day. Hii ni siku yenu. Msifikiria kwamba serikali launch kitabu it was his day. No. This is your day, however small it is. Let the country read about this history. Na wengine walikuwa wananikosoa. Wengine walikuwa wananikosoa kwamba serikali hii kitende takiwe. Acha niongee kwa Swahili, wenye wanajua Swahili watanipata vizuri. Serikali hii kitende takiwe. Hii kitende hatutaki. Atafadhali watachukua mabusu. Atafadhali watachukua mabusu. But the truth is the army and the government wouldn't have taken 38 years to remember the sacrifice of any American. I think I'm fair. I think I'm fair when I say that. They have celebrated schools, gardens, overhauls, everything. There's the man. It's the example. Afande Chichochokwa, stand up. You see him, he was around 10 years. He is very historical. He is the person, with whom Afande Amanya Mshega received King Mutebi, Saba Sajja, Western Access Kasese. King Mutebi had come to inspect the front line of NRA. We on the Alifanya Nimidia Pokea. He escorted him to all front line positions in Afande Amanya Mshega. You get it? Our history is too big to ignore. It's too big to ignore. But inside us, this day would have been celebrated by the government. The government would have put in money. But we have fought, tumepambana, tukapambana. Mbona haya sherehe inatendekwa? Why? Is it really fair? Is it really fair? Afande bado usimama juu. Come here. Afande Karibara kuja hapa. Mtanisemea, I will take a bit. I don't want to talk it, but this is emotion. Afande Karibara kuja hapa. Comrade Biaka tunakuja hapa. Wote msimama hapa. I will start with him. Badi Msuka, he was 13 years. He's the first NRA Kadogo driver in the bush. That one in the middle. 13. Huyo ndiye alikuwa anaendesha mzee msituni. Ndiye alikuwa anaendesha Afande. Hata ndiye alifundisha Afande Salim Saleh kuendesha gari. Na Afande Bigema huyu. When he 13, 14, walipita Afande Saleh was shot at Bukarati. You remember that part very well. When he was shot at Bukarani, Muzei akaelezea Afande Guma. He told Afande Guma that Guma, call the other Kadogo driver to drive straight to go and evacuate Saleh. Wamempiga. He is the man who evacuated Afande Saleh from Bukarani battleground. This one here. Afande Nendaka. I'm not going to preempt the book, but you read about it. Go and see. Nendaka. Afande Kaibara Kaikiuchi. Huyu alikuwa sio kadogo, alikuwa mkubwa chache kwa miaka, lakini historia yake ni ndefu, historia ya kwake. Lakini acha ni let me just give you to just two of them. Silaha yenye iliteka Kampala, silaha yenye iliteka, the guns that reinforced the capturing of Kampala that came from Libya. Muzei alipigia James Angoza kwamba tuma Kaibara aenda kupea hizo silaha. This is the gentleman who was told by the president to go and receive the guns that captured this country. There is a Afande Brigadier General, Afande Kabuye, who was shot in Konyaka and Katwa, Aha. Wakati ya mapambano, huyo kadogo alikuwa miaka ngapi? Wakati walipiga Afande Kabuye huyo mwenye unaona hizo kazo huyo ndiye alitoa shati yake. When is he took off his shirt, akafunga Afande Kabuye mkono wakati ya mapambano mtwe. Aha. So nenda ka asante sana. Yes. Afande spokesperson. Samahani, but I think I'm fair to say that. And watachukua ujumbe kwa wenye wanahusika. I thank the committee that organized this function and Afande Kanusara Baba and Afande Brigadier General Mandeseti Adams here with us. It wouldn't have been possible. He said, what you want? I said, I want to publish a book. I want to write a book. He said, okay. You want to write a book about what? I said, about the history of Kadogosa. He said, okay, let us start. We got up together with him. Went to this gentleman here, and Afande Sarah Baba straight away paid the money to start publishing this book. And to the time of publishing it, I put in 15 million shillings. Put together your hands for this gentleman. The next person about the background of this book is Honorable General Katumba Amara. We wrote it, he has moved with us for a long time. When I completed it again, I took it to him. He bought a copy at 500,000 shillings and took a copy to His Excellency. When His Excellency read the book, he was so excited. Can you imagine? His Excellency rang me for 6 times in 10 days. 6 times in 10 days. That's how exciting this book is. He said, but you boy, this English, I read this English. I read this English. How can you write such a book? What you did know, he said, he reprimanded the NRM Secretariat. He said, lakini hao watu ya NRM Secretariat wanafanya kazi gani? Miaka karibu 40 hawawezi wakaandika historia ya Makadogo, and you have wrote this book. Thank you so much for the contribution to the struggle. That was the president, and that is how exciting this book is. Now, Honorable Afande Katumba took it to him. He rang me for that time and he gave me some money for its publication, and here it is today. The next person is Muzei Comrade Tony Jofunewana, who was the first editor of the book, and the next person is Kanusara Baba, who has encouraged me to write that book, that it will be the greatest ever in the history of NRA Kadogosa. And here we are today to celebrate that. Thank you so much. I support you. Afande alikuwa amenikataza, you see me naongea wazi. Naongea wazi. Alikuwa amenikataza kwamba don't talk about my name. But how can I talk about this book and fail to appreciate those who brought it in being? Afande atachukua mabusu. I've mentioned that name. Asante sana. Now, as I conclude, there is a foundation. Charity Foundation. Makadogo walikuwa na tabia nzuri. Siasa ya msituni. We have been around for the last 15 years or so. lakini tuko masikini, some of us, but you don't hear of any ex-Kadogo who has stolen someone's food, who has stolen someone's work, who has very tumekaa chini, we complain, but tumekaa chini, we don't beat people, we don't harass anyone, but we are fighters. We can fight, but people don't know that we can fight. And the UPDF has used us to go back and always fight, and we have done it. You get it? So that discipline, sasa hivi heipo. Hiyo discipline sasa hivi heipo. That is, discipline is not here with us in Uganda today. It is lacking. That is why you see we having a rotten society of youngsters. They lack that discipline of Kadogo's siasa. They lack it. So we said, me and doctor, what can we do for these children to get a better future country? Doctor advised me that let us start a foundation. And you remember it in the names, in the history of NRA Kadogos because of their discipline. And we started that foundation with him, he's the CEO, and he's paying school fees, as well I pay school fees. So I request you that we support that foundation through buying this book. Because part of the proceeds from this book are going to go straight to that foundation, Charity Foundation. So whenever you are buying this copy of the book, you are not buying it for Zerego, but you are buying it for that charity foundation, and you are buying it for the initiatives of the Kadogos. When you are now in Muno Mukabi, want to put something in Muno Mukabi, a funded chief guest. I'm so sorry for taking so long, but I would have even taken around the whole day. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Asante sana.
I think I'll start with the person who brought us here. It's a legend. I'm producing you. Representing over the CDF. I don't distinguish people here. If you forget what I'm going to say, I'm going to quote one gentleman, God Kapungu. If you get what he told us in 86, then you can ignore the balance. In 1986, we were meeting of the Under Commission in the State House in Entebbe. Then we are relatively young. There are people who are 27, 28, they are around us, the President Kagame's. These were youths not yet 30. So the president brought him in to greet us. So he started by saying, you young people, you are not going to enjoy the fruits of what you have done. Yes. That's what he said. So you are not going to enjoy the fruits of what you have done. Can you imagine what is really interesting? So you saw our faces fully. You just arrived here. We are planning to have a better life than the other one, telling us that we are not going to enjoy. So when you saw us that we are confused, for you have craft, we did not craft. We were really better teaching. So he said, let me tell you, Rogero, I'll put it in English. I'll check on the Ghana. He said one time the king was visiting his subjects, he found a very old man, those who work on their bodies, planting and as known as excellent 7 years last to give fruits. He found this old man planting in Nazi. So he thanked the old man. He said, the old man, you seem not to be that brilliant. Are you planting this nuts that you will ever eat it? You thought of being so. Why are you planting nuts? Meaning you should be planting Buga, Dodo, Why? You understand? Yes. You are very old. Why are you trying to build the school? Why are you planting things like that? So the old man turned to the king after the normal ceremonies. He said, this Nazi I have been eating, I don't know who planted it. You understand? Yes. This Nazi was there, which I been eating, I don't know who planted it. So let me also plant this Nazi. If I'm lucky, I'll eat it. If I die before it bears fruits, then those after me will enjoy it. Yes. just as I've been enjoying the Nazi, I never planted. Then that the king said, look at this, you know, that boy was now was out. You tell me that. So, this old man comes around and says, Chirochara, no matter when you plant Nazi, it takes many years to bear fruits. Mine has given me fruits the same day. And the older man then the king said, we should pay. Then the old man said, this is now, Then as mama, we started smiling. You know, we started, like you are smiling. We started smiling. Then the old man says, no, when you plant Nazi, no, so the king gave him more. He said, no, when you plant Nazi, it takes many years to bear fruits. And it bears fruits once a year. Mine has given me immediate fruits and double. 2 years in a row. Then he said he has a maraco. So that thing impressed me ever since. Now, the reverse. 3 years later, I became appointed in Ministry of Education. So I go to farms, schools, but passed by a farm. You know these trees with the canopies? I told this education officer, that tree looks very nice in the farm. He said, oh, very well. This tree takes 20 years to grow. I said, these schools are then used to inspect the new building. What am I going to say? One of the five what I want to say, one of the problems affecting Africa is that they want to do things for which they will be praised immediately. Which means you never have wrong work, don't time brother. Have you understood me? Yes. There is something I did at home which I want to do. I want to do something which I want to enjoy. So let me bring you to the Kadogo school. Have you got the story of the Badru Kapungu? Yes. The author is Badru Kapungu. He was head of the Muslim faith. He did a lot of things for the London Muslim faith. And his son is like his friend. He is achieving the always taking the story. I get this very over again. That's our problem. We want to do something for which we didn't know that. So when we came from the bush, we were approached by many forces. They were calling child soldiers, abusing children. And one of those was UNICEF. And one of the young lawyers who came to see me then was now the Minister of East African Affairs. She was a lawyer and she came to Anna and the ladies. What are you going to do about these children who are suffering? If you are concerned about these kids, when you see those fellows with guns, for we who are used, it looks normal. Others who are not used, it looks absolutely crazy. If I go far, where am I in my own Kadogos? Frank and Levi. This one, my Kadogos, this one. Whenever in Uganda, the one was the next, his father also being he was already senior to the father. And his father said when he went with you also, coming from wherever he was, they took different directions. So I want to know the story how this young men came into the army. It's as if they were looking at they were not. But Frank was tougher because he served my brother one time. He was the private and he was a rank operator. I think he misused the fuel. He ended up with this armed club. So then boy was Frank, you get me. And I was muted. I'm not meaning today. We kept in touch. So there was this in the debate, what to do with the soldiers, take them to the schools. So our argument with them was, these young men are impossible. Who is the other who created me by the get there? You the stubborn. This one up today. I told you what to talk to me about. Not. Don't you come now? So our argument after I discussed in the army, but when this was absolutely not protected in Mali on behalf of government, was that these young men are going to be impossible taking an ordinary school. they are used to being bosses. And most of these categories were attached to senior officers. So they are not used to ordinary life. So the decision was, let's open up a school for these impossible children. The children. And it was not easy. It looks easy now, but it was not easy. But today is talk about success, not obstacles. Once you overcome obstacles, then life becomes normal. So eventually I took them to Mbara, where the school was still, the infrastructure was there, facilities were nearby, and some other parts of the country was not as safe as it was. And of course, some officers came and stole their categories from the school. When this young man was called Simba, black and short and stuff, I hope he's alive. I'm Gumuka Simba.
Yes, sir.
I won't tell you who took him. Is he still alive? So here I was wondering, what happened to those children who were taken to local schools and they were taken out, or some were stopped from coming? The situation must be different, isn't it? Hope you understand. I wish you could get them wherever they are, those who don't go to school. Not because one spy them and to discuss with them the benefits of education. Fortunately, I have been educated a bit. If I went to those places, I was teaching what they interested in my career. So we value education, relevant education, so that when these children go to school, many years later, they'll be more sharp, informed, useful officers in the army than those who never went to school. Little did I know that how many years, something years later, you graduate so many years have passed.
That's it,
Since the school. That was around the 90s. So finally, unfortunately, like I said in the natural that when you live wrong, eventually the rat enjoy the skin of the cat. Also, the area will come. So it's nice for me as a pleasure to see the fruits of that effort. I see officers have said the picture with them, they took minister because here they say, hey, these are smart. I say, I've seen them, then including the one who's the best of them. Some roads, thanks to the roads which are going to Burundi. You understand? So it's a big effort. The good luck we had then, people talk about me as a CPC, but I was also assistant Minister of Defense, which means I reported the Minister of Defense, then eventually to the Commanding Chief. And the Minister of Defense was very supportive. So once you have talked to the Minister of Defense, then you have talked to the President. Then at that time, and also you have talked to the Commander-in-Chief. You see that scene? It will look so much the way things are moving in the positive side. But in case you're also a little bit out of order, then you also have to appeal to your minister, your president, and Commander-in-Chief. You see? But I'm talking the other good side of it. So I'm grateful, I'm not very wrong, to all those, most of the officers who are involved in that exercise are no longer with us. And as Akungu said then, the majority who were in that meeting then, I think, I doubt that 20% we arrived. So in a way he was right that we may not enjoy the fruits of your labor. On the other hand, he was also right that the old man lived to eat a bit of the fruits, and those who will not eat them, the fruits of those who labored, so to engage in this work, who labored to start this local school, have now seen the product of it. I want to advise one of the speakers, that if I mention the name, is not proper. He said that the book is enough. No, it's not enough. Also, don't ask me. I'm the so don't ask me who is mine. It's not good my answer. I mean, I can ask you because when you say that this book is enough, if you read the scriptures, it's a gospel according to God, the gospel according to Luke, gospel. They are talking about the same subject, but from different angles. When we saw this old man walking in, I was asking, hey, where is he from? They said, have you forgotten? He was the headmaster of the school when it started. I think let's give him a big applause. When he gave him the microphone, he failed to speak. The old man saw him trying to hit himself. And I think, I don't know what is in his mind, but it was too emotional for him to see the fruits of his Nazi. Now the Nazi producing even more Nazis. So I thank the author of this book. I thank Sarah. Are you here? Yeah, that's Sarah. If you feed her with all the pork and meat in this town, she's no change. In 85, I think it was Otafire went to school in Western London and brought out some 5 students to join the army. They were accused of kidnapping school children. She was badly hurt and true. And she joined, she was one of my assistants when I was in the defense. I want to mention the others. They're all big people. I'm becoming the chief of police and his people. I'm putting it off the river. And she started. She went to Russia and did the course in military education. She has been extremely cooperative with the author in writing this book. I mean, and making it for the next occasion possible. I thank you very much. My great Kadogo. You know, to tell the whole story. My story being a story, some of course I will not remember. You should always fear children. You observe me more than I never observe them. The short one is that we had the wedding of General Sarenibara, according to his gospel. Then the runner went to come and enjoy him. Then he says, I spotted him. He took up and I took off. And what happened to him when the Kadogo school, you didn't stay, was taken at time. And he was grateful that this way took course. It wasn't many words, also the words. Thank you all, the generals of the army. Thank you also. I hope the has not got to know that they asked me for tax returns. Some of the assistants speak. I'm very grateful to my young brother and a friend and comrade. They have a team also which have a relationship, but I don't want him today. But you can think all of us arrive except one. Brigadier General Mayombo. I have also a team who is going to some issues. So thank you. Let me have the honor to launch the book. And I started by buying 3 copies. The author has given me one, which I hope is not charge me. And I buy the other 3 and give them to my friends. They have been sending messages that say I'm launching the book. Kadogo write. So I'm sure Kadogo can write. If Kadogo can write, you know, he even speaks. You know, in Uganda, before if you spoke good English, they thought you were very clever. The chief went in the 50s and he told his people, you people should fear Bazungu. They are too clever, even small children speak English. So let me ask a question. In which language do English schools speak to express their foolishness?
English, sir.
English is the language like Uganda, like Kuru Bara. It's a language. So let's be proud of our culture. Let's be proud of our languages. There's nothing to prevent you from learning the language that they go, especially those who are young. Don't limit yourself that you're the English doing this. The language expresses who you are. It does not make you who you are. So now that it is our pressure that when you speak good English, you are very clever. You appear very clever and you are written the book, so you have your own understanding. And now, this young man, I thank you very much for having gone through troubles. If she wrote her story, I think it would be difficult. The fact that you are a young man, I want to say, again, Musco, AFCM, again, that fact, it's not easy for these mothers. But when you succeed, you forget that you went through a rough time. Thank you very much indeed. And it's my honor.
Please hand out that ceremonial each day. The marker is better.
So what do I do?
Someone can use the marker, sir, instead of the pen.
Omugenya omukulu ayozayozezza maama wanseko okuya ennaku eyo omwana nga tamanyi gyali twalikomawo nebaza mukama yakuma maama
Where the signature can be seen. These books are only 100,000 shillings each, and
We'll buy the first one, you can't go. The first bag.
where are the takers? Only 100,000 shillings each.
I'm here, Wana.
I'm taking a book. General Felix Kwalege is taking one. Thank you very much, sir. General Kennedy is taking one. Thank you very much, sir.
Bw'anoonya essomero erinaateekateeka omwana wo mu magezi n'okutya Mukama, Agape Christian Secondary School Ekyungu Mukono gy'oba omutwala.
Ssomero lya One A-level eri abawala n'abalenzi era nga lisomesa arts ne sciences.
Lyawandiisibwa Ministry y'ebyenjigiriza era nga lirina ne UNEB Center number.
Science ne computer laboratory zijjudde ebikozesebwa era nga balina ebyemikono saako eby'obulimi n'obulunzi.
Endabirira y'abaana nnungi n'ebyokwerinda biri gguluggulu. Anti-security cameras weeziri ku ssomero. Bafa ku bitone by'abaana okuyita mu kuyimba n'ebyemizannyo.
Balina bursaries okuva mu America ne mu Bwakabaka bwa Buganda. Agape Christian Secondary School basanga Ekyungu Mukono okyamira ku Bank of Africa kilomita 1.5 ng'otuuse.
Bakubire ku noti 771 214 592 oba noti 754 552 498.
Agape Christian Secondary School, trust in divine providence. Agape Christian School, that school.